Welcome back once again. This is Eva Collette playing Sims 2 Strangetown. This episode we're going to be in the business district, playing Ajay Loner as the first household in this neighborhood that gets played, or this subhood that gets played. And as soon as the game stops thinking about life, we'll get loaded into that lot. Not a lot in the business district that needs to be done outside of actually getting in and playing AJ. And then in the next episode, the singles. And then the final episode of this round will be moving in the Traveler family. Julian Cook feels like the right one. Pretty sure he's a popularity sim, but either way, both of which will be played for one day to set them up for the next round. And then in the next round, we will incorporate them into the main hood and the business district here. The other thing that we probably will be doing next round is setting up college, because according to my notes, Tank doesn't start college technically next round. He starts it at the very beginning of the following round, but at the end of the next round he will be moving to college. So we'll make sure that's all set up before he actually moves to college. But for now, AJ. That was an interesting view of a corner. Alright, there's AJ. Okay. In his very small but fairly pricey apartment. Has not yet found a job, but we'll have him search for that again today. As usual, very attracted to Lola Smith, so that's probably who he'll end up with. So he's looking for a job in the adventure career track. No job found today. I should get him some seating. He has the money for at least a chair. My goodness. That way he's not standing in the middle of his apartment to watch TV. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. There you go, AJ. Yeah, I know you're disappointed because it's cheap. Sorry, man. You got what you got. Gonna go talk to Chloe instead. Just to gain a skill point. Well, maybe he'll gain a body skill from swimming. That would not be a bad thing. He also wants to create specifically a creativity skill. Do we know what? We do not know his hobby. May also have him buy a relatively inexpensive bookshelf here so that he can study things like fire safety. I'm gonna let him study fire safety today. I might keep an eye out for Chloe. If she shows up, probably work on... Not Chloe, Lola. If she shows up, we'll probably work on their relationship. Oh, she's off to work. We'll have to wait until she gets home. But that's okay. There are worse things. He wants to buy a painting. Yeah, now he wants to buy a more expensive painting. It's not really a surprise. Oh, and the neighbors are going to go freak out about the fire that they don't need to freak out about because the rain will put it out. Oh, look, and it's already out. Alright, there's Lola home from work. Well, when he's done eating, I will probably have him go knock on the neighbor's door and at least spend a little bit of time socializing and building relationship with her. Just doing some relationship building. And also meeting his social needs, which were getting low. Oh, she was off to bed then. Which means that we can send him to bed. Single households tend to go pretty fast. You've got the one sim. Anytime that they're asleep, everything's in fast forward. Alright, time to cheat him a job. Adventurer, please, and thank you, sir. Okay, let's take a look here. We've got multi-regional sim of some question, level 3. He wants to gain a skill point. He needs mechanical. Guess what we're going to have him do? And yes, he does work today. Good. Okay. He's very unlikely to get promoted because he mostly does not have the skills he needs. But that's okay. Loki wandering around laughing evilly, as he does. Just a very common thing in this part of the neighborhood. I think you can probably give... switch it up and have him have lunch.
Step from the Levitan.
And here comes this purple. It's always next time.
Over Dwee Rabbit.
Rabbit? Oh, did they blind?
Eva, is it vanilla Papa say back is it Eva?
Alright, I think that's probably enough relationship building for just now. She wouldn't be moving in with him in this round anyway. So we're going to have him go to bed now. And then tomorrow is a day off for him, so I'm going to probably take him to a community lot, to a gym, and see if he can't make some more contacts, as well as gain the body skill points that he needs for his job. I'm pretty sure I have a gym in this town somewhere. 90%. If not, I need to add one. And if the gym isn't an option, we'll take him somewhere else. At least for a little bit. Let him putter around for a little bit. And then before he goes to the community lot, I'll probably actually have him visit LaShawn. He does need, you know, friends, and he's got a relationship going with her. Just because we're not going to be doing the other things. She's not going to become playable for him. That doesn't mean that they can't have a friendship.
Essayez-vous la fois, c'est...
Moran. Nib. Framanad. Oh, Fraban. Zoo.
Just two adults playing kicky bag or hacky sack or whatever you want to call it. See if his phone works. It does work for that. Okay. Alright, it's good to know.
Et voilà. Et voilà. That.
Well, I guess we're gonna go to Strange Skate. Because that will gain him body skill. And it's a place to hang out. It's not his apartment unit. Apparently I do need to build a gym though. We don't have one of those yet. Note to self. Alright, so the Strange Skate lot is based on Rapid Racer's roller rink, which is a pre-made lot. I did obviously adjust it, zhuzh it a bit. We've got decorative cars in the parking lot. The outside of the building definitely looks different. And of course, all of the plant life has been turned Strangetown-esque. I did also remove the indoor grill, which is a terrible idea on multiple levels, and put in a diner stand instead for food options. And this is designed to be a, you know, family lot, a lot where people can come and hang out. And right now we're using it loosely as a gym because I neglected to put one of those in. Oops. And we do have the pool as well in Strangetown proper, like the big pool. So it's not like we don't have fitness activity style options, it's just, you know, right now they're limited to activities and not just going somewhere to get. Although, in the There might be something in there. I'd have to double check. I need to work on the creativity of on the way that some of my community lots are labeled, probably, would be my guess. Well, we have not figured out what his hobby is, have we? Nope. Well, it's not skating, that's for sure. He's not super thrilled about doing this. Should definitely work on that, though. It's not fitness. Come on, dude. Just gain your gain the body skill. Stop being difficult about this. Get a hot dog. No, do not interact with the unsavory charlatan. We know exactly how he's going to do. Oh, look, and Lola's here. Well. Well. It certainly won't be a wasted trip. Johnny, what are you doing with David Gibson? You weirdo. Oh no. Gonna have him continue to try. Gain that body skill. Come on, man. Anyways. Alright. Oh, wow. That was not a thing I was expecting you to do, sir. What was that?
Vadasula Gord! Vadasula Brog! Vadabami! Hey, for the dela, sir. It's a dela.
Eleli?
Vodele Vade.
Estuza?
Ovadele.
Vada?
Tetelabona, what's that?
Wanda?
Bibula, la tiri
Doctora,
bola.
Kivoshalo Poopy,
Bole de la.
Karopa Bushta,
Shaja!
Remosta Cave,
Well, Edward, apparently Lola is not interested, sir. And his energy's getting low, so I'm going to send him back home. But we made progress on a couple fronts. We got to know Lola a little bit better. We did get a body skill point. Johnny is having fights with David Gibson for unknown reasons, honestly. No idea. Oh my goodness. AJ, you should know better than to talk to the unsavory charlatan. He is unsavory for a reason. He just picked your pocket, man. Yep. Good job.
Bolivar.
Should definitely also be working on figuring out what his hobby is. We know it's not cuisine, we know it's not games, not fitness. Probably not film and literature. Not tinkering because he did get a mechanical skill. Okay, let's...
Ah, Vabe. Wavelin. Eh. Saboom. Fuba.
Read up the Dutch. Boobsy Yissel did tangaweed.
Arts and crafts. Okay. Well. Oh, apparently. How did. What? Oh. Because it's a musical instrument. Okay. But for now, you can just go to sleep. I'll get you a stereo later. after we're sure you can pay your rent. Oh yeah, you can afford a stereo. You can afford a fairly nice stereo, in fact. Yeah. Go with this one. Right. Because we have the pillars there. And then before work today, I think I'll have him work on.
Afternoon, my dad. Flanner, flanner, flanner. Flanner, clean. Oh, she clean.
On the charisma skills.
Particle plant. And she flanner, clean. Sadamara Kidam. Glung, and flapping up. K. Will
Okay,
Warren.
it's costing
Rush
$6.50.
take a
No.
Flanner, clean. Oh, she clean.
Buddy, I don't think we will. But
A particle plant. Ooh. Oh, a black. Flanner, clean. Oh, she bleep. A particle plant. Flanner, clean. Ooh.
it's mostly because we
A
know you
particle
need to
plant.
save up for
Is
a
she clean?
house.
Ooh. Oh, flanner, clean. Oh, she bleep.
In the world.
Why is it?
Okay. Well, this is chaos. No. Well. I mean, look away, children.
What's it?
ACR, take the wheel, I guess.
Variable did.
Chloe, you just noticed? Oh, that's very funny. You're not helpful, but very funny.
Oh, voilà, they did a voice. Is he little more?
Make more friends. Good. Okay. Well, and we're just gonna wrap up playing in this household for the week. Alright, so here we are, Tuesday morning, the end of AJ's 4-day round. Headed back out to the neighborhood. AJ did get a job, and he started to develop a relationship with Lola Smith. We'll continue that when we play Lola in the singles household next. Worked on some skills. Discovered we do not appear to have any kind of a gym style location in this neighborhood. I just do want to check real quick. I don't think I have one in this part of the neighborhood, but I might be wrong. And 88 Road to Nowhere is probably our best bet. We do have the roller skating rink and the pool. Like, it's not like they can't go someplace to develop body skill, but there's nowhere that's specifically a gym in my mind. So I may be building one of those relatively soon. I may not. We'll see. If there is... Okay, so there's a bunch of exercise. Alright, so I just need to update this lot description so that I know what's actually here. Alright, and at some point I will probably build a dedicated gym as well, but for right now, at least we've got something in the neighborhood. Anyway, so we've got that updated so that I remember for the future. And I'm headed off to do real life. Hopefully, you know, your real life goes smoothly and well. Headed into the holiday season here and not too stressful. You get a chance to play your game when you want to. And have a good one.